Hi everyone, I've been wanting to do a video for a little while now, but haven't felt like I can really find the words for what I want to say. So I guess I'll start with, I've just finished week 6 of the Weigh and Workout programme. Mixed feelings about it. I'm enjoying meeting people. I've met someone who I've just seemed to have really clicked with, and it feels like we've known each other for years and years. And so that's made going to classes and things a lot easier. I've tried, we've done a lot of aquafit, which I enjoy. I kind of knew I'd enjoy it because I'd done it before, but it's very different now to how I'd done it before. Tonight being Monday, I will be doing a foam roller class, which does leave you really quite bruised. Don't know if you can see that in this light, but yeah. But it is good because I don't feel quite so stiff after I've done it, so I think it is definitely beneficial for my muscles. I don't know what's going on with my hair there, at least. Just to kind of roller them out. It's a bit like having a sports massage, I guess, but it's a workout class. We tried aqua circuits on Friday morning. Now I can't always do it on a Friday morning because I have obviously a therapy group every other week. This week unfortunately is therapy group week, so that was different. I was okay with it until we started doing the things that were way out of my depth, and then I was a bit oh, I'm not sure I like this very much. And then I've been really struggling with, excuse my cat's tail because she keeps walking in and out. What are you doing? Come here. Come say hello. No? See. I'm Roxy. Hello. Look there. Put me down, mother. Okay. Yeah, so getting out of my depth was a little bit uncomfortable, but actually I did feel like things that I wouldn't be able to do dry side I could do, doing a bit of some crunches and things like that, so you're using the resistance of the water, but you also I don't have the weight of my belly then stopping me from doing it. So I think, yeah, I'd like to do it again. Not sure if I'm feeling confident enough to walk in there on my own, and even though I know some of the faces that are in the pool, and I know the instructor that was doing it and everything, I'm still not sure that my confidence levels are high enough to just stroll in and do it. So at the moment, yeah, I've got a bit of a funny week coming up. So yeah, it's going to be a busy week, but also potentially quite a complex week for me. I have never ever in my life been ashamed to speak up for people with mental health problems. Being one of them, having had mental health problems from being really young, 12, 13 years old and struggling. this whole experience has been an eye-opener, and it has been it has been a real challenge at points. Sometimes I don't want to leave. I can't leave my house, and so getting myself to a gym has been difficult. But knowing that that I have a friend called Chloe who goes, and then there's a friend, I've got another friend called Helen now, and there's Becky as well, and they're all part of like the first weigh-in workout crew, and knowing that like there's a chance, you know, or that I am going and I'm going to meet them there, or it does make it slightly easier, but it doesn't make it totally like easy. I have a lot of hang-ups. I struggle with I struggle with my weight. You can see it. Look, there you go. I'm not the skinniest girl, and I wish when I was younger, when I thought I was fat, I wish I was like that now, because actually I wasn't. I was overweight, yes, but I wasn't like I am now, and it does damage like your confidence. It damages your confidence to the point where you feel like you can't leave the house. You feel like you're going to be judged for going to an exercise class or the gym, or, you know, you feel, even though you know that there are people there. And in my head, if I see someone in there who's quite big, I'm like, you go for it. Like, you know, at least you're trying to do something about it. But not everybody sees it that way. And sometimes it can be really tough, because you can be trying to do something, and the person saying the gym, I don't really like dry side, like gym, like the actual gym. My mind, it's my mind, it's not, I don't think it's my body, it is my mind, is just like, I hate this, I do not like it at all. But then if you get someone next to you who is like ultra slim, got like really nice, they're nicely toned, and they're obviously used to running or you know, doing whatever activity, it can be really off-putting, because you're stood there and you're struggling and to do like 5 minutes without stopping on, you know, an exercise bike or you know, for whatever, and that can be quite off-putting. But I think I'm starting to realise that people don't actually think about you. They don't, like, you know, they go to the gym to do their own thing. They're not there to, like, judge you. I guess some people may do, but on the whole, they're there to do their own thing. And so it's a big hurdle to get my head over. And yeah, it's not an easy hurdle. But also, I think going back, at some point I really want to do a video about my mental health, and how it affects me and how it has affected me throughout my life, because I think it would be really, I hope it would be beneficial to other people out there who may have felt or feel the same way and have the same struggles. Even though there's such a big movement about mental health, even though there's such a big movement about mental health and being more positive about being proactive about it, still is a long way behind where it should be. And I guess, you know, my personal example for that would be trying to access support through people like social services. As an example, you know, I've reached a point where I've been having support hours, and obviously doing this weigh and workout program. I've changed a little, but not in great leaps and bounds, and I feel very mixed. I'm like, I always ask myself, do I need this help? Do I need to take this time? Because the last thing I want is to take time away from somebody else who, you know, needs it. It seems to me, with social services, I don't think it's their fault. There's just not the money there to help people, and it means that, like, when you have a mental health condition, it's very hard for social services to kind of fit you into a slot, into an area within their service structure, because you're not necessarily presenting as somebody who is, sorry, my cat's thieving things. No. Play with that. You don't necessarily fit into their norm for giving support to. And I guess I'm at a funny stage where I'm not sure if I should have support or not have support. I'm not sure if I would be better off. I'm just not. I don't know at the moment. I'm not sure. And so things are all a bit up in the air. It's very difficult to assess somebody for what help and support they're going to need if it isn't like a physical support, and they're not, stop it, cats, they're not necessarily geared up for it. Like, they are, they try, but it seems to me like, and I'm not the gospel of all. I don't know it all. Not by a long way, but it seems to me like there is like this big void, a big gap, where people with mental health problems don't necessarily fit the square hole for social services support, and they're not necessarily fit in the triangle for doing it all on their own, and they kind of fall into this black hole of, I'm not really their problem, but I'm not really their problem either, and that's really hard to deal with, because some days I can jump out of bed and everything feels like the top of the world, and I'm like, yep, I've got this, like, you know, I've got this down. I'm you know, I don't know why am I not working? I don't know why I'm not working. Like, I should be working, and there's nothing wrong with me, and I don't know, you know, what the fuss has been about, and let's go get a job. And then there's days, weeks, months where I can't finish a sentence. I can't finish a thought. I get very stressed out. I start to isolate myself a lot. I have exhibited self-harm. There's all these things that happen, and they happen in my brain, but because for so many years I'm used to going, hey, how you doing, let's go, you know, and having that face of everything's great, like it's amazing, I'm gonna go do this, I've done that, and you know, but actually on the inside I'm kind of going, I just want to be in my bed, I need to be away from everybody, I can't do this today, I'm exhausted, I know behind that mask, like if someone says something ever so slightly, like, you know, I'm a very sensitive person, so if someone says something in a slightly awkward way, or I know underneath that mask it slips, like it can slip like that, and if it slips like that I can't rein it back in. So there I am bawling or desperately trying to swallow my tears and not sort of bawl my eyes out, and it makes you realise that, you know, if I was in a work situation, which I have done before, do not get me wrong, you know, I've worked in a school for, you know, 5 years, I worked with adults with learning disabilities for a few years, and I'm not afraid of work. I love the idea of being at work. I am so bored. I absolutely hate being at home. Hate it. But at the moment, I've kind of not proven to myself, but I've kind of had, you know, I've had 2 work experiences where like it's come to an end because I've been putting on this front of being okay, and then I'm not okay, and it's all kind of come crumbling down around me. I don't know. So at the moment, like, I want to work, I want to be like giving to the, you know, giving back, and I just don't know how to, and manage my own mental health, especially, I mean, you put me in a meeting situation and I don't remember things. I just don't. I don't know where I go, like in myself. I get confused and I can't retain information. I come away and I have to check and with people to see if I've taken away the right understanding of a situation, because I don't quite get it and I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I feel kind of like I've been rambling. I do want to get more into like talking about my mental health and things and sharing, you know, what's happened with me, because there is an awful lot of judgment in my life. There's an awful lot of people judging me all the time. Even, unfortunately, even family judge me, and it's hard. It's really hard when you're screaming out thinking I want to be at work, I need to be at work, I can't not be at work anymore because it's driving me mad. But on the other hand, knowing that realistically at the moment it's not an option. But anyway, now like starting week 7 of the 8-week weigh and workout program, and I'm trying my hardest here to shift some weight. I don't think it's necessarily going to happen. Like, it's not going to happen quickly, and I'm pretty sure that I won't. I'm going to weigh in on Wednesday with my with the doctors, I'm pretty sure that I won't have lost any weight. I may even have gained some. People keep telling me it's okay, it's muscle, it's not fat, but I don't know. So it's definitely been a journey that I never thought I'd be brave enough to take, and I never thought I would stick it out. So I guess, you know, it is breaking some barriers down for me. So just got to keep going. And that's what I would say to anyone and everyone that wants to try and change their life. Just keep trying, because you may not find the right door straight away, but, you know, something has to give at some point. Something will give, you know, and you will find yourself in a situation that you never imagined you would be in. I never imagined that when I did the first class, that I would walk away with some really lovely new friends who also want to follow that same journey of you know, health, and being more healthy, and so yeah, I feel lucky to have met these people, and I feel hopeful that it will continue. So I'm going to leave it there anyway for now, because I feel like I've really rambled, and I'm not even sure I'm going to post this video. We'll see. I'll watch it back and decide later. But anyway, I hope everyone has a great day today. It's now nearly it's nearly 12 o'clock, and I am almost gonna have to be on my way to my one of my group therapies. So it's gonna be a tough day. It's a Monday. It's not my favourite day, but it's all good, because I'm gonna go to foam roller fit tonight. Chloe's gonna be there, and we will just have a laugh. So I hope everyone else has a fantastic day, and if you're not, then know that someone out there understands that, you know, it's okay to have a bad day or bad week or bad month, and you're not on your own. See you later.